Man, Javon Kinlaw is looking ridiculous. I think he's only 21, but he's already let's see. He's already 83 overall. He started out at 71.
All right. We're on. We're live.
Cool.
Let's get to the schedule here. Because now it's starting to kind of, how deep we're into the schedule, you can kind of get an idea who's leading and what.
You know, I think the Ravens are going to win this game, but I really want the Browns to win.
Where's the stat? Hold on, let's look. I'm going to look at the standings. Like, I got to win this game, man. I should have won that one against the Broncos, but... So standings. So you have a perfect record. You and the Chiefs are the only ones with a perfect record so far.
Cool. Well, I hope to keep it going, but I don't know anything about the Steelers user.
Okay. So Jags, Packers, Chiefs, Bengals, Ravens, Panthers, and Cowboys are like leading. So they're all like the top right now. So let's go into the schedule. Alright, so yeah, so Ravens and Browns. Do you think Ravens should win this one out?
I mean, Ravens should win, but it would be really cool if the Browns pulled this one out.
Like I said,
I really want the Browns to get that win. The Brownies, baby, come on, 1-5.
I know that
this
they
could be 2-5.
They pulled off some good plays before. I'm just like the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is tough to contain.
From what I mean, I hear a lot of things about the Ravens. I've got him next week, so I want to watch this game more than anything and see. I do know that you have to put the QB spy on the Ravens. Everybody in the league should be QB spy on the Ravens.
But also, I also traded him Singletary. Singletary has been like doing phenomenal for him. So I don't know. I think the Ravens should win this one, 28-17.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about the score. Scoring in Madden is so weird. I wouldn't even. But Cardinals Eagles, you know. I think I'm gonna take the Cardinals in this one.
Yeah, they've been pretty good.
He's been playing a little bit better, cutting down on the mistakes that plagued him in the first two games, and he was able to squeak out a win. I don't know much about the Eagles user, though. I've never watched him.
I've never watched. I think I watched a little bit. He's a pretty good user. I don't know, but I think he could win. The Eagles could win, but I'm going to go with the Cardinals on this one, 17-14. Chiefs and Saints.
I got to go with the Saints here.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to march all over the Chiefs, you're saying?
Yep. I'm going to be the last remaining undefeated team is what I'm hoping. But I could lose, too.
I see. I mean, if the Saints can shut down that high-powered, his wide receivers, like, then maybe. But he don't really have, like, a big running back. But he's been trying to get a big running back. But as long as people don't trade him a running back, Chiefs will be fine. Like, he'll have to just keep passing the ball. So, I don't know. I think the Chiefs should squeak this one out. We're looking at, like, a 21-17 game. Maybe 24-17 field goals and all that.
This next game is fascinating. I really like the Redskins in this next one.
Yeah, hold on. Did he win his last one? Let's have a look. No, he got beat by the Ravens. So I'm sure he's going to want to come back this week.
Well, and he's not going to be playing a Lamar Jackson type, so he's not going to have to worry about spying, because I heard the difference in that game was Lamar Jackson's legs. And so at a 14-21 game, you know, for last week, I like the Redskins to come back and win this week against the Packers. But I'm also the only person who's beat the Packers, so I probably have a different opinion of the Packers than most users in this league.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't play, did they? Yeah, he didn't play the last week. That was a sim for him against the Lions. But the Packers, did they play the week before? Yeah, so he beat the 49ers 24-22. So it's going to be a good game.
This next game is the craziest game of the week. I think it's a even matchup because I have no idea, but really I got to give the edge to the Vikings because I've played the Panthers user if he logs in and takes his team anyway.
Yeah, I sent him the invite.
We could get a different user and then it could all, who knows what happens, but yeah, good luck putting a score on that one.
Yeah, because I mean, before the old Colts user left, he was like 3-0 or something, wasn't he? So we're probably looking at a score maybe 28-35. I don't know who's going to win this game. It's up in the air, but let's just go with the Panthers for now.
All right.
And then we have the Cowboys and Giants.
This game's another really good game, a potential for a really close game, maybe even overtime. But I'm never sold on the Cowboys, so I'm going with the G-Men.
Yeah, if he can get Barkley going, that should be good. But also, if the Cowboys can get Zeke going, then it could be a running battle for sure.
It's going to be a big running game. I think that it's going to come down to who makes mistakes through the air, who gets who in third and long. And when you throw it up with those two big running backs, those quarterbacks, they tend to get a little rusty if you don't use them. And so It's interesting. I've never played either one of them. Never watched either one of them play. But I think the Giants are going to take this one. I've never been a big Cowboy believer.
All right, here it's going to be a Giants game that week. All right, so Jets and Patriots are playing right now.
I think that game's happening right now. I think the last time I checked, the Patriots were en route to get their first win of the season, but it was only 10 points, so anything could happen there.
Let's just check in real quick. Let's see where they're at. So right now for the Pats and New England, Jets are up 14-10.
Oh wow, they come back.
Yeah, so in the third quarter, it's 14-10. So now that we have 14-10, it's third quarter with 2 minutes left. What do you think? Who's going to win this one?
I like the Jets to win. They obviously have been coming back in the game, scoring later, which means they might have the Patriots figured out because the Patriots haven't scored in a while.
Yeah,
that's the score.
If he's on the Pats are driving right now, so hopefully if he can get a score, he could take the lead. Hopefully hold the
yeah,
Jets.
but he probably hasn't scored since the first quarter, so
yeah,
we'll see.
All right, so the Texans and Lions.
I like the Texans here. I like that they're going to keep the AFC South competitive. The AFC South is the best division in this league.
Has the Lions even been playing?
I don't know. I know he is. I'm surprised he's here.
He was active, and then he was not. Now he's not active, so I don't know. Let's go with the Texans. Okay, next game, Rams and Seahawks.
Another toss-up game. I like the Seahawks here.
Yeah, I don't really know who to go for with this one.
I think that both teams end up 3-3 after this one. Seahawks are going to want it more than the Rams in this one, and I think they're going to get it.
All right. So I think Rams. I'll go with the Rams on this one. We'll go with score. I don't know, 28-14.
My first pick for game of the week, it looks like the Colts won, which is devastating to me.
Yeah, it looks like 30-20 on against the Raiders. What happened to Raiders?
I don't know. We need to
did
get
they
the old
that?
Colts user back on the Colts.
All right, so me and the Chargers. Who do you pick on this one?
I got the Chargers because he's gonna finally have his system. He's gonna be so pumped.
The first game
Chargers
back.
all day.
Well, obviously, I got to pick myself. So I can't pick myself to lose. So you and Steelers, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football.
That's a tough one. I would say Jags. You're on a pretty hot streak right now, so I don't really see them stopping it.
I don't know. I feel like I cooled off last game offensively, and
A little
so I
bit.
don't really know what to expect going into this game. I got a lucky offensive touchdown last game, and then I had a really lucky defensive touchdown that I think helped seal the deal. Though the defense still had to make some plays. I didn't just give it up afterwards, but I think that this game will be interesting because the Steelers won their last game, and so he's new to the league. So no one really knows much on him. There's no book on him yet. No one's talking about him. So,
Oh yeah.
as where I'm sure if he was to ask around, he could probably get some information on me pretty easily. I'm sure people would be willing to talk at this point.
Oh no, I'm good. Actually, if you want to get a Coke, that'd be cool.
You got Coke? Holy shit!
Yeah, we got a whole pound of it. Steelers. Yeah, I don't know. If you stream, I'm gonna watch that, so I'll check it out. And Falcons and
He'll have to
Broncos.
stream it.
Or
And he's away.
Falcons and Broncos. I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Broncos had a tough loss against the Dolphins. Like he legit was like locking down the Dolphins. They were just battling back and forth. He had a heavy lead on the Dolphins, and then I don't know what happened. I didn't finish the game, but the Dolphins came back and beat him. Like he was literally up by like 50 to 28 or something like that, and the Dolphins like came back like a freight train.
Well, the Broncos are an interesting user. They seem to really be into the game itself. So I'd have to go with them. I'm not a really big believer in the Falcons. I think last year, if that's still the same user on that team,
No, that's a
then
new one,
it
I
was
think.
a fluke. Oh, okay. Well, even if it was, I think the Falcons are going to be in rebuild mode after this season.
What is their record?
1-4. In
And
the last game, Chicago and Titans. I'm going Titans because the AFC South is the best division in this league.
you know what? I'm gonna have to go against you. I'm gonna have to pick the Bears on this one.
Well, I've heard the Bears are unorthodox, but
Yeah,
the Titans are really good. They played me super tough. So I
saw it.
I got to go with the Titans on this one because I played them firsthand. I know that they're good, and so I've only heard that the Bears run really unorthodox stuff, which to me, unorthodox means there's a lot of room for error, and so that it's like I'm interested in playing the Bears. Hopefully, at some point.
It looks like the Bengals are on a bye week, and they'll be playing the Eagles next week. So we'll have to talk about that. But they're 5-1 right now, so they're doing pretty good too.
Did they lose last night?
You know what? I don't think so. They're 5-1. Let's have a gander.
And the loss came at home too. That's a big one because the seeding is going to be fascinating this season.
They won. They beat the Texans 35-27.
Huh? Who beat him? And did he actually play the game?
Let's have a look. He lost against the Cowboys. But it looks like it was a sim game. It wasn't played. So
it doesn't look like he legitimately lost.
Yeah,
so.
it looked like it was a sim loss. So that was a tough one. He could have a perfect record right now. Okay, guys, that's it for our weekly predictions. But let's do we pick what our game of the week will be? I think you were wanting to pick. I think you guys are already kind of leaning towards a team, right? I'm looking at the Saints and Chiefs could be a game of the week, or the Cardinals and Eagles. Like, there's a lot of good games happening. Packers and Redskins is going to be a good game. You and the Steelers could be a good game. Oh, actually, the Bears and Titans should be a good game too. So I don't know. You know what? I'll go in the commissioner's chat. We'll post it up what the game of the week is once we vote on it. We're gonna.
I think that the Chiefs and I said that the Packers and Redskins was supposed to be game of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the 5-1 going up against the 4-2.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
So
then there we go. There we go, guys. Packers and Redskins will be the game of the week. So the winner of that, just hit us up. We'll hook you up. All right, guys. We're out of here. Till next week. Peace.